Hey everyone, I'm doing a little review on the Silverlit Metal Copter. I picked it up on the web for, what was it, less than 30 bucks I think. And I'm just doing a little review on it. First of all, this is what came in the box. Of course, the transmitter, very cheap looking infrared transmitter. And of course the chopper. It's quite detailed, looks pretty nice. So yeah, I'm kind of liking this, and the fact that it's made out of metal. The frame is metal, so it's really strong. I already took it out for a couple of spins, and it's really sturdy because I already crashed it a couple of times, and it doesn't really bend or anything. And nothing broken so far, so yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Really easy controls. Of course, it's a gyro system with two propellers counter-rotating. And a little propeller to push the tail up to make it go forward, and in the reverse direction pushes it down so it goes backwards. It doesn't. It's not able to bank sideways. It only goes forward and backward, and then it spins around its axle to maneuver. So first I'm charging it. See the lights. You just plug it in from the transmitter and it charges the LiPo inside. It's just a one cell LiPo, so it's just a small battery. Gives you about 4 to 5 minutes of flight time, it says on the box, but I think I already got more than 5 minutes out of it. Still charging now, the green light's still on, so we'll just have a quick look at what else it came in. I did a little modification because originally this is put on this stick. So if this is on there, you can only do two things: forward, backward, or right and left. And now without this on it, you can just make it turn and go forward. So you can turn in the forward motion, and yeah, it makes it a little bit more maneuverable and easier to fly, I think. So if you buy this, first thing you should do, snap this one out, and then you'll be ready to go. Some other things that came in the box is 2 extra propellers in case one of these breaks. These are a little fragile, so you get 2 extras and a little tool to get them off. So I'll have a charge and then I'll show you around a little flight. So alright, it's fully charged and ready to fly, so let's have a look how it does. Turn on the transmitter. The helicopter is switched on by this tiny little switch in the back. You know, light's blinking, so it's on. Now let's see what this thing can do. I already tried it out a couple of times, so it flies pretty well. So there we go. A nice steady hover. You have to play around with the throttle a little bit. Oh, watch the ceiling. Now, as you can see, it crashes well, but it really holds up. Strong little chopper. Everything's still in place, so try again. So you have to trim it out. Yeah, see, it still turns a little bit to the left, so I push the left trim button. There we go. Steady hover. Good. Now let's fly it around the room. Slow turn. A little faster. Oh, correction. Now let's go full throttle. At least full forward, because if you go full throttle, it'll go full up, and you don't want that. So avoid the lamb there. Whoa, and into the closet. Yeah, we're still up. Good to go. Backwards a little. Whoa, into the curtains. Let's get some clearance. It doesn't work outside though. I tried it, but won't do. I guess the sunlight gives off too much of a UV radiation to get the signal strong enough, because it loses signal really quickly if the sun is shining. When it's shady, it's a little bit possible, but a little bit of wind just makes it blow right out of its path. Grazed the lamb there. It's very maneuverable. Yeah, one more thing I want to show you. If I throttle it up, just put my finger in there, it won't hurt me. So it's pretty safe to fly it indoors. Oh, ceiling. It does sting a bit, but it's not like it'll eat into your flesh or anything. So I wouldn't fly it into your eyes, or anyone else's eyes, of course, but it's quite a decent toy for 35 bucks, I think, or 30 to 35 bucks, I think it was. Come on. Up, up. And you can fly it really gently, or you can fly it aggressively. Gentle flights usually work better. It's got quite an amount of thrust, because if I give it full throttle, see, it raises pretty quickly. That wasn't really part of my plan, but okay. Shit happens. And a nice feature as well is its nose light. Got a little LED in the nose that you can switch off and on from the transmitter. And it kind of works if you're flying in the dark. It'll give you better orientation. Not that it really shows you a lot of light, because it's not that bright, but it's a funny feature. Hey, through the cables. Accidentally, I must admit. And you see the rear propeller. That's the easy way. Just start spinning up, goes forward. When it spins the other way, it goes backward. So, really easy system. Boom! Even a hard crash, it still survives. No damage done. That's a good thing about these props. They just fold back and forth. And it's already given me about, I think, 6 minutes, 7 minutes of flight time. You can check from the takeoff moment. You can see the time stamp in the bottom left of the video. So I do notice that I have to throttle up a bit harder to keep it hovering. So that indicates that the battery is losing a little bit of power, but you can usually see when it's almost dead, and you can see by the behavior of the helicopter, because then it'll start turning around its axle, and then it'll stop. So when it starts spinning around its axle without you controlling it, that means the battery's almost dead. So I'll wait for that to happen now, and then we'll see how much flight time I got out of it. I'm going to have to throttle it up even harder and harder and harder to keep it going. Oops. Yeah, it doesn't have as much punch anymore because now see, now it starts rotating. I'm not doing anything. And then there we go. See, still full throttle, and it stops. So now the battery's completely drained. Lights are off, and it's time to charge. Charging process is really easy. Switch off. Pull out your cable. This is kind of a crappy made system because it gets stuck quite a lot. There we go. Plug it in, and when you plug it in, the green charging light will come on, and then you'll know it's charging. So, and that's about it. Nice chopper, works well, cheap price, loads of fun for a little bit of cash. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.